Welcome back to some more Umineko when they cry. So, where we last left off, Anji was within her magic training. So, with Maria transferring the some of the powers to Anji to see if she can control the Seven Sisters, unfortunately, Anji couldn't have the capability to do it, and she can only control up to one of the seven, which is Mammon. So, as long as she can materialize her, then it'll be fine, and it all results with Anji just, you know, trying to multitask not only in her daily life at some boarding school. See, I made my little rant, little explanation about boarding school, even though I really don't know shit, and just go along with it. That's the thing, though. Like, see, I've been getting like a couple of comments in which where I was hinted to where like I got confused at a certain word. Like, for example, the messages in a bottle. I think one comment said I have to go back and reread the. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard. I feel like I can. I feel like I have the ability to like piece some things together within four chapters of a question arc. But the thing about it is like I was so like oblivious in which like I judge like character personality and then or how the story really paces. So that's how it goes. But yeah, let's continue. I've got to go back. I've got to go back. Support Oni-chan and quickly bring him back from this strange world of the witch's game. After all, as long as I'm here, I'm not allowed to call myself Anji. At that time, I felt someone's presence. When I turned around, I could see Mammon there.
グレーテル様、そろそろお戻りになられないと、ゲームの進行に差し支えると、ベアトリーチェ様が仰せです。速やかにお戻りになられますように、お願い申し上げます。ありがとう。もう戻るわ。
I like these two. I like it. She's like, yeah, I'll go back. Sorry.
よかったじゃないですか。
What?
何が？バトラお兄ちゃんに出会えて。皮肉？
Can't tell if it's sarcasm or you're just if that's a backhanded compliment.
そう聞こえるなら、そういうことにしてもらってもいいですけど。ごめんなさい。言葉通りに受け取るべきね。ええ、そうよ。こんなおかしな世界であっても、お兄ちゃんに出会えて心底に嬉しいわ。
Yeah, because no one other than her family, except no one except her family, cares about Aji. I'm pretty sure. I don't know about the aunts and uncles when it comes to Aji's experience, but I'm pretty sure Aji would have some mixed feelings about it.
そして、お兄ちゃんのために、ベアトリーチェ様に打ち勝つ？ええ。いつまでもこんな世界で遊ばれてちゃ困るもの。そろそろお家へ帰る時間なのよ。だから私が呼びに来たわ。せいぜい頑張ってください。私、今の主はベアトリーチ様ですので、応援はできませんが。知ってるわ。1986年10月5日までは、あなたはベアトリーチェの家具よ。そしてやがては、私の友人になるわ。そしてやがては、その友人を捨てるわけですが。
Eventually, you'll throw that friend away.
何しろ
Mammon moaned as if she'd bit her tongue, staggering as she clutched her chest. Apparently, the rules apply to people other than me as well.
大丈夫？それ結構辛いわよ。失礼しました。グレーテル様。いいえ。ありがとう。嬉しいわ。お兄ちゃんに出会えて。あなたの最初の問いへの答えよ。じゃあ、戻りましょう。私があまりぐずると、あなたが今の主人に怒られるわ。はい。ご理解いただけて助かります。それではこっち。マモン？
Wait, what? I'm sure Mammon was about to say, well then, this way. But then she stopped as though the film had been torn off at that point. It looked like she'd suddenly frozen. Suddenly froze. Then I noticed. She wasn't the only thing that had frozen. Even the air and floating bits of dust had frozen in place in empty space. A world where it seemed even time had frozen. Yes, this looks like a portent that burned castle will appear. But the atmosphere was different somehow. Then I understood. It wasn't burned castle, it was the other witch.
調子はどうかしら、エンジェ？ラムダデルタ。
Lambdadelta.
あなたにはルールの適用はないのね。当たり前でしょ。ルールは他人を縛るためにあるのよ。自分をそれで縛るバカはいないわ。
Burned Castle is a witch who supports me, but this girl is different. This witch supports Beatrice. In other words, she's a being on the opposing side, but there's some kind of difference between her and Beatrice. Even compared to Burned Castle, there's something strange about Lambdadelta's existence. It's, how should I put it? Maybe like she's a being from a higher dimension? In any event, I was still unsure about how to deal with her. The only thing that was certain that she was my enemy. No, just knowing that might be enough, but...
それで、私に何かご用？まあね。あなたたちの会話に耳を傾けてたら、ちょっと面白い話になったんでね。あなたにちょっといい話を聞かせてあげようと思って。あなたは私の敵のはず。そのあなたが私に得する話を聞かせる理由が思いつかないわ。つまり耳を傾けた時点で負けということだわ。じゃあね。See you next time.
See you next time.
誤解しないで。私の相手はベルンであってあなたじゃないわ。つまり私とあなたが共に得をする話はあり得るということよ。
Okay then, but how is that, have to do with Mammon like freezing in place? Although maybe it has something to do with Lambda's power. Maybe Lambda did that because maybe she wanted to spill some info to Ange, but I'm not sure how it goes if Lambda is supposed to burn. Although it's kind of weird because it doesn't look like Lambda would support Beatrice. Although, weirdly enough, it seems that Lambda would arguably be more powerful than her. To the point that there were some bit of a... Maybe I could be misunderstood.
悪いけど、私には聞く気がないわ。
Although I said that, I probably won't be released from this frozen time until Lambdadelta is satisfied. This itself might be proof that she's in a higher dimension than me. I haven't been given the option of not listening to her. All I can do is try not to be shaken by anything she says, and strengthen my mental guard. She'll probably try to make me believe something disadvantageous to me, threatening me.
そんなに身構えなくてもいいってば。私はあなたの誤解を解きに来ただけよ。いえ、ちょっと違う。ベルンカステルがあなたについた嘘を教えてあげようと思ってやってきたのよ。
The lie Bernkastel told you?
ベルンカステルが嘘？
あなたはベルンにベアトを倒せば兄が帰ってくるような、そんな言い方をされたんじゃないの？
さあ、あなたに話す気はないけど。
My brother coming home. I hadn't been promised anything that dreamlike. Getting just one person only if I was lucky had been a promise without very high hopes. But that's enough for me. After being promised an eternity of isolation, having a faint but still non-zero chance was like a shining beacon.
ある意味ベルンのその約束は嘘ではないわ。ベルンがそう約束したのならきっと、あなたがベアトを倒せば、バトラも両親も解放されて、あなたのところへ帰ってくる。
何の問題もないじゃない。
本気で？あの子は案外残酷よね。わかってて騙すなんて。
To think she'd deceive you even though she knows.
私がどう騙されてるというの？
Damn, I'm letting her take the initiative, but I won't be released until I lend an ear to her, so it's something I'll have to hear anyway. Even though I realized I was falling into a trap, I urged her forwards.
今は何年？
このゲーム版の世界のこと？
The world of the game board.
ならば、1986年10月4日よ。
Oh, I'm surprised I didn't even like full auto some of the GBF stuff on my last recording, but oh well. It is what it is. Yeah, the year of the game board. October 4th, 1986.
その通り。ならば、あなたがベアトに打ち勝ったなら、台風が去った10月6日に、島に囚われていた人々は帰還する。1986年の10月6日にね。
Yeah, what about it?
だから何？
あなたの1986年の10月6日はどうだった？親戚の家にいたんじゃなかったかしら。
I'd been at the house of the only Sumadera my mother trusted, Grandpa. We got a call. When I was playing with building blocks in the tatami room, we got that call. After watching to see that I had remembered, Lambdadelta laughed unpleasantly and spoke.
ねえ。あなたの1986年10月6日に、バトラお兄ちゃん帰ってきた？
Even though I didn't understand what she was saying, I noticed an unpleasant sweat seeping out all over my face. I don't get it. I don't get it. What is this witch saying?
いい？あなたがベアトを倒せば、バトラは確かに解放されるわ。そしてお家へ帰るでしょうね。 1986年のお家に。だってそうでしょ。バトラは1986年の10月4日から5日に閉じ込められてるんだもの。
From the 4th to the 5th of October in 1986.
解放されたらその翌日に帰るのは当然でしょ。そしてあなたは1998年の人間。バトラが帰ってこなかった1998年の後宮エンジェ。意味わかる？
何言ってるのあんたは。10月6日に家族が家に帰ってくるなら素敵じゃない。私はすぐにおじいちゃんの家から帰るわ。そして私たちは出会う。めでたしめでたし。
ええ、後宮エンジェは家族に再会できるでしょうね。1986年に6歳の後宮エンジェはね。
私って誰？
後宮エンジェよ。18歳の。
An 18-year-old woman.
違うわ。後宮エンジェじゃない。そういう名前の魔女の駒なのよ。厳密にはエンジェ・ベアトリーチェという名の全くの別人。意味わかる？
I don't really get it anymore. Huh? Huh? Who am I? Huh?
だからベルンは残酷だなって思うの。いいえ、意地悪だなって思うのよね。そういう経験なくもないくせにね。
私何か騙されてる？
Is this some sort of prank?
ああ、でもどうかベルンを責めないでね。だって考えようによってはあの子は嘘をついてない。ベアトを倒せば家族が帰ってくる。後宮エンジェのところへ。でもその後宮エンジェがあなたのことだとは言ってないだろうけどね。
Was it like that? Was it like that? What did Burden Castle say to me again? Your assistance is required. Your family needs it. Burden Castle started by saying that. Then I spoke. If I save them, does that mean my family will come home? And how did Burden Castle answer that again? I cannot promise that. She did make me a promise. In exchange for accepting this fight. Wait, I cannot promise that. So she cannot promise that her family will come home. Wait, what? Your assistance is required, your family needs it. So is this like, did she trick Ange into like being part of a game piece in order to like make the game like endless in order to fulfill her boredom? Because here I thought with her being a game piece means Ange would have the her own personal decision to fix the incident. So she's accepting this fight. Yes, this is what she said. In exchange, I would search for a fragment of the ideal world of what you wish for. A world where your family comes home. Yeah, that's right. She didn't say any more than that. She looked for it. She didn't say she'd find it. But I was prepared for that from the beginning. But even so, that child promised that as long as I didn't give up, there was a faint chance of it happening. and in the end, she said this: I'm giving you a chance for revenge. In exchange, I promise to search for and bring you the happiest resolution among the possibilities you're capable of accepting.
初めから辛い賭けになることは承知よ。
This is what happens when you sign the contract with the very finest print.
だって私の1998年には家族はいない。絶対のゼロが揺らぐわずかの可能性と引き換えなら、私にはそれだけで価値がある。仮に復讐を成し遂げても徒労になるかもしれないと事前に脅されてるわ。だからその
I mean, I feel like every revenge plot would be a wasted effort depending on the character, so...
ええ、その部分に嘘はないわね。ベアとのゲーム版は完璧よ。あんたが立ち回ったところでベアとが敗北する可能性なんて生涯に一度のみ夢見ることを許されるかどうかくらいほんのわずか。つまり限りなくゼロとみなせるほどに絶対にその勝率はほとんどゼロだから、ベルンがそういうお茶を濁した言い方になるのは仕方がない。でもあなたに夢を持たせた点についてだけは騙してると言い切れるわ。だって天文学的な確率を乗り越えてあんたが勝利できたとしても、家族が帰ってくるのはあんたのところじゃない。この1986年に存在する6歳の正しい後宮エンジェのところへよ。
So you mean to tell me that the family going to be returned isn't to the 18-year-old Ange, it's going to be to her own past self that exists in 1986. But wouldn't that fix...
あんたのところにじゃない。
Wouldn't that fix, you know, the... I don't... Wouldn't that solve, you know, Anji's decision?
ベルンはそれでも100億のかけらをめぐりあんたに一番マシな世界を探すでしょうね。
Probably gonna be the worst fragment.
そしてその彼女が言ったんじゃないの？
What did she tell?
手土産に持参するつもりだが見つけられなかったと。
言ったわ。
そろそろ気づいてきた？あんたこの戦いにご褒美が用意されてないのよ。いえ、それどころかベアと打ち破ればゲーム版は消え去る。そしてその駒であるあんたも消え去る。あんたに享受できるゴールは完全に、いいえ、私の名において宣言するわ。この絶対の魔女ラムダデルタの名において絶対にないと宣言する。
そんな。
それがペルンの嘘よ。煙に巻いたと言うべき？
Huh. So not only the game... Yeah, that is true. If the game board disappeared, then Anji's 18-year-old self, as a game piece, she's going to be gone for good. But the problem... So... Oh, man. What to do from here?
あんたに救いがあるかのように誤解させた。私はそれを解きに来たのよ。
つまり私はどう戦いどう勝利を収めようとも、私のところに家族は帰ってこないの？
ええ、帰ってこない。絶対に。絶対の魔女が絶対にって言ってるの。これってすごいことよ。私に絶対が与えられたくて歴史的建造物を捧げた古代の王たちが何人もいたのに、私はそれを気前よくあんたにはプレゼントしちゃうの。これってばとっても素敵でキュートでマーベラスなことなのよ。でも一つだけいい提案があるの。
Damn. I'm getting completely overwhelmed. I knew I shouldn't have listened, and now I'm starting to be overwhelmed by this witch, Lambdadelta.
私の相手はベルンであってあんたじゃない。私とあなたが共に渡航する話はあり得るとさっき言ったはずよ。
I can't even tell if this is even a benefit or something that it's just it's a situation involving cold turkey.
最初から私はそういう話をすると言っているわ。だから耳を貸しなさい。貸すしかないのよ、あんたには。
聞くわよ。聞いてやるわよ。聞けばいいんでしょ。
I finally lost control over my emotions and exploded from the inside. I don't have a clue anymore. I believed that I was Ange, but at some point I stopped being Ange. That's right, I'm Ange, not Ange. Ange in like different text, not the actual Ange. Who am I? I'm not my parents' child, nor my brother's little sister. I'm just a piece in a witch's game. Yes, you're not called Anji. You're just the game title of a game piece in a witch's game.
そこまで悲観することはないわ。
Well, I can't tell if the certainty is part of truth or certainty is you've fallen for the lie this whole time, so ha.
だってよく考えて。今あんたはバトラお兄ちゃんに出会えているわ。確かに自らの名を名乗ることはできないけれど、それでも少なくとも魔女と戦うゲームの味方同士という位置にいて、いつまでも永遠に一緒にいることができる。意味わかる？
I can't stand it, but I understand. In other words, as long as Oni-chan keeps getting a tie in this game, it will continue forever. Continuing to tie means continuing the game for eternity, and it means that I can remain with Oni-chan as a piece. But if Oni-chan wins or loses, then the curtain closes on the game.
駒であるあんたは消える。ゲームの駒の幸せは何？ゲームで遊んでもらうことだけよ。押し入れにしまわれて埃をかぶることじゃないわ。そうでしょ？
in the past. The seven sisters of purgatory said it as well. Furniture's happiness comes from being used, not being stored away. That's right. I am now the witch's furniture. Ange is furniture the whole entire time. Dun dun dun.
話を少し変えるわね。実は私、このゲーム永遠に引き分け続けてほしいと思ってるの。
Isn't that a bad? I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
終わらないゲームは永遠の檻。ベルンを今度こそ屈服させる未来永劫に開かれることのない絶対密室よ。ベアとはね、一応は勝つ気があるの。バトラを屈服させるという勝利ね。でもね、実はそれも私には困るのよ。だってゲームが終わっちゃったら密室が崩れてしまうもの。だから私、バトラが屈服することだけはないようにある程度の手心は加えてるの。
Yeah, but if Battler wins, then well, yeah, but the thing is, if it goes on the opposite, then you're also gonna make him surrender.
安心して。バトラが屈服しかけると、私は彼の味方になったりもしてるのよ。
That's a little bit of a sugarcoating there, but sure.
ただね、どうもベアトのやつ、それにうすうす気づき出してる気がする。このゲームに自分の勝ちは永遠にないんじゃないかって気づき始めてる気がする。でもそこはさすが無限の魔女。ベアトはバカだからそれでもいつかきっと勝てる。
Well, that is definitely part of her weakness.
それまで延々と無限にゲームを繰り返せばいいと楽観してるわ。金髪の女は大抵考えが足りないって決まってるものよ。
All blondes are more. That's a little bit of a contradict. I think you're contradicting yourself, or in a crow pun, contradicting. You're contradicting a statement there, considering Lambda, you have blonde hair. Oh man. Contradictory.
この魔女のゲームには勝利も敗北もないってことなの？
There's never gonna be a win or a lose.
私が勝たせない。そして任せない。絶対に。ベルンはそれに気づいてる。そしてそれを破るために最も強力な駒としてあんたを見つけ送り込んできた。このゲームを終わらせるためにね。
What? So she uses Ange as furniture as part of thinking to break the stalemate? Oh, holy moly.
このゲームを終わらせる？
終われば駒の役目ははっきり断言する。
He's thrown away.
あんたは存在が矛盾してるのよ。自らの存在理由が自らを闇に葬り絶望するため。
My goal is to defeat Theato and release my captive family. And yet, even if I succeed, I won't be rewarded.
負けられない。そして勝っても報われない。だから私は 第三の選択肢をあなたに持ってきたの。
Huh. So she can't lose, but if she wins, she won't be a reward. That's like doing volunteer work. Actually, volunteer work kind of sort of like is a different story, but still. That's like Ange's being a fucking slave.
そしてその選択肢は私とあなたの利害を一致させるわ。
Yes, I definitely want to know the third choice. Continuing the tie for all eternity.
そう。永遠に引き分け続ける限り、この世界は崩壊しない。この世界は何？魔女とのゲームの世界。ベアトとバトラが永遠に戦い続ける世界。そして同時にあなたが永遠にバトラと一緒にいられる世界なのよ。
My head was spinning. That confusion became a hot liquid, and I felt it pouring from my eyes. It was so hot that it felt like it had burned my face.
ね
That is a creepy
え、
face.
エンジェ・ベアトリーチェ。ゲームを終わらせ、あなたとバトラの交流できる世界を終わらせようとするのが目的のベルンカステルに味方する理由がどこにあんの？あの子はあんたを騙してたのよ。自分の駒になればあんたが救われるかのようにごまかしてね。でも私はそこをごまかさない。だから言うわ、エンジェ。
Ange or Angie?
私の駒になりなさい。私はベルンのように絶対にもらえない嘘のご褒美なんてちらつかせないわ。
Rewards based on lies that certainly will never be granted.
私の駒となり、このゲームが絶対に終わらないように私に協力する限り、私はあんたにこの世界が絶対に続くことを我が名において絶対に約束する。
The quote-unquote certainty and certainly for sure it's like for sure seems pretty sus if you ask me. So that's a hard part right there. 50-50. But it seems like both sides is a lose-lose situation anyway.
それだけじゃないわ。ボーナスもつけてあげる。
A bonus?
あなたに課せられているルール、それを取り払ってあげるわ。まあもちろん私の駒になると誓ってもらった後にだけどね。
In my own throat, there was a thick, loud gulping sound. I shouldn't have listened. If I hadn't listened, I could have remained an innocent little sister praying for my brother's victory. But I might be different now. I might have been degraded into a witch's furniture, one that cares about nothing but being by Ami-chan's side.
兄を裏切れと言ってるわけじゃないんだからね。バトラが負けそうになったら全力で助ければいい。逆にバトラがペアと追い詰めすぎたら少し加減を変えてあげてほしいと、その程度のお願いをしてるのよ。大丈夫、バトラを裏切るほどの必要はないわ。バトラ一人じゃベアトには勝てない。だからベルンはあんたを送り込んだんでしょ。あんたが手を貸さない限りバトラは永遠にベアトには勝てない。 とっても簡単でしょ。
So in other words, maintain the balance of the game. Gotcha. Oh god. Oh man, what to do from here? My goodness. My world. We're back to peaceful music. What?
ちょっと
Oh, we're on chapter 8 now.
それ私の返して
Why is Leviathan here? Are we in... Wait a minute. This is a modern looking city. Is this 1998? Is Ange the most powerful now? Tell me this.
やだやだ私が食べるのアスモアスモパースレビアお姉様こっちこっち
Well, we're 41 minutes in. I think it's a good time to end it from here after all this intense vibe. So we're on chapter 8 called My World. So next part, let's see what's going on within this chapter filled with the the insanity. So like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.